Ra. Seba Armon Entertainment.
Welcome back to REPNVA Radio. I'm about to go into my interview with Melek Ra. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
That's good. I'm doing good.
That's what's up.
All right, first question is, how would you describe Melek to someone who don't know you?
There's so many ways to describe myself. I don't really like talking about myself like that, but my team and people that know me will tell you I'm real loyal. If I deal with you, then I deal with you 100%. If I don't, I ain't gonna fake it in your face like I like you. If I don't, I'm gonna be professional, but I ain't gonna be ignorant. Basically, I'm real serious about the music. I want to take it to another level, take it back to what it originally came about for. You know, music used to give people something they could take home and live with after that. Now, you know, you hear a song is hot, and then next thing you know, it's not.
Yeah, that's
I mean, pretty much myself, I describe myself as somebody who is definitely going to be a game changer. Make people step their game up. There's a couple artists out there right now that's making people have to step their game up, but I plan on being one myself. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Is Melek your real name?
Actually, unofficially, yeah, but officially right now it's not. Going through a little process, changing little things up here and there. You learn, you change, analyze, and adjust.
Okay.
So.
Are you originally from Virginia?
No, I've been down here since 2000. I've been in Richmond since 2000. I'm originally from Delaware.
Okay. What made you come to Richmond?
That's a long story, but to make it short, I was kind of in trouble with the law up there, so I called myself skipping town on them.
Wow.
So that's pretty much what happened. I resolved it since then. I went back in 2009, got me a lawyer, took care of what I had to take care of. So I'm straight now. Got my license back and all that, but that's the reason why I originally left.
Okay.
That was it. And then once I moved down here, that's when I started doing the music, so everything happened for a reason though.
Alright, how did you get started rapping?
Pretty much when I moved down here, my cousin was already into it. So him and his whole crew, they was already doing it like 10 years in. So it was, I kind of took an interest to it once I realized my cousin, because he family, so he was doing it. So I took an interest to it. I started doing it, and it was like, bam, this is it. Because I did pretty good in school, but I really wasn't settled with, I want to go be an engineer as a career. Like, I'm going to be happy doing that. So when I started doing the music, it was like, that's it.
Okay. Well, like you mentioned, you also engineer, and I also heard that you produce beats.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that as well?
Pretty much, man, just demand, man, like supply versus demand. I mean, because trying to get beats when I was first coming up and the price that people was charging and studio time, I was like, man, I got to figure something else out. So then my homeboy, big up to ADL, he put me on how to make beats. So I started making beats, and I really didn't use none of the beats I made originally because they was whack back then. Keep it real, you know what I'm saying? So over the years, though, I got better at it. And I started using some of the beats for my own songs. I kind of fell back from the producing side now. I just really want to be an artist. So it was really the main reason I got into producing and engineering is because I wanted to do my music, and I didn't want to have all of the restrictions that the capital was stopping me from.
Okay. Do you make beats for your songs, or are you just doing it for other people?
The main reason why I started producing was for myself. I have made beats for other people, but like I said, right now I kind of fell back from producing. Right now I'm working with a couple different producers. IDK is one of the main ones I'm working with right now. But I really don't make beats for nobody. I don't try to market that.
Alright. In your bio, it states that you're a blend between street rap and conscious rap. What exactly do that mean?
Street rap is like, you know, what you hear, you know, dudes trapping, you know what I'm saying, gun busting, clubbing, hollering at hoes, you know, that whole typical, that's street rap, which, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that because, you know, we all walk the life that we walk. And conscious rap is more like, you know, like common, like KRS-One. It's like, you know, elevating somebody's mindset. So street rap is more party, have fun, bust guns, you know, hustle.
They're just talking about anything.
Yeah. They're just talking about what people want to hear. Conscious rap is talking about what people need to hear.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the main difference in my opinion.
All right. What's the process like when you're writing music?
It's beautiful, man. Like now I started off writing like, you know, in a notebook, you know, then I moved to typing on the computer, but now I don't write, I just shuffle it in my head.
Okay.
So I'm in the studio for a while, the beat playing. Sometimes I might have a track for a couple weeks, it all depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might just hit it right in the studio, right then and there. But now I just write it in my head, get done writing, go in the booth, record it.
Okay, so you're not like, you don't carry like a recorder and you're actually recording the song?
No.
You don't do that?
All in the brain.
You just flow with it?
All in the brain. The brain is more powerful than the computer, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta wake up and realize it.
Okay. What artists influence your music?
I would say a lot of artists have influenced my music. To name a few, Tupac was a major one. Biggie, Busta Rhymes, The Lox, Jay-Z, Eminem. You know, lyricists.
Okay.
Mainly.
Do you consider yourself a lyricist?
Oh yeah.
You do?
Oh yeah, I'm a lyricist. That's a definite.
All right.
Sometimes you gotta listen twice.
I hear that. What's been the biggest struggle in trying to get your music heard?
A team. The biggest struggle for me have been creating a team around myself, because you can't do it by yourself. Anybody that think they can is fooling themselves, and they got a long road ahead of them. So the biggest struggle for me is getting a team of people around myself that are as passionate about the music and being successful as I am.
Okay. A lot of artists these days is getting into the music industry for different reasons. So I want to know, do you have a passion for the craft, passion for the fame, or passion for the money?
All three.
Why is that?
The reason why I say that, I definitely got a passion for the music. I do music for the rest of my life, regardless of what happens. The passion for the fame comes in because with the fame, it's not a passion to be famous just so people know me. It's a passion to have a platform to do other things with that really can bring back to the community, give back to the people. And of course the money, you know, in life you want a career that you like doing. So music is what I like doing, so I want to get paid for doing it.
Okay. What sets you apart from other aspiring artists?
I'm all in with this. I mean, I'm not trying to say nobody else is, but when it comes time to like the music, anything it takes for me to get it done, I'll do it. So I done graphic designs for my own self, video editing, music production, studio engineering. I mean, you name it, the business side of it. We got our team. Shout out to Seba Armon. That's my independent label that we got. So the thing that I would say sets me apart is because I'm not going to just do what everybody else do. I'm not going to just make a record just because that's what's hot on the radio right now and everybody doing that. That'll make me do something else off top.
Okay. What advice can you give somebody trying to get into the music industry?
The main advice that I would give people is know what you're getting into. The music industry, as most people know, well, I don't think a lot of artists do know, it's a lot more to it than just going to the studio, recording songs, and doing shows. It's a whole lot more to it. The promotion, I mean, the team, I mean, the constructive criticism you got to be willing to accept. You can't just put out a song and just because you like it, it's hot, and you gonna run with it. You gotta have people around you that you trust that's going not just tell you that, yeah, you hot, man, you hot because they cool with you. You want people that's gonna tell you the truth.
That's true.
So
and some people have people looking like fools.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you see people on American Idol, you're like, who the hell told them they could sing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects coming up that you want to tell us about?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, I'm working on 2 albums right now. One is called The Transition, and basically that album is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm moving from me coming up as an early artist, immature boy, however you want to say it, and then transitioning into becoming more mature, being a man. And the second project that I'm working on is called Unfallen Kingdom, and that jump is going to be big. I'm working with IDK on that jump. Shout out.
Let me ask you, how did you come up with that name?
Which one, Unfallen Kingdom?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much he came up with the title to it. He know my mindset, so he came up with the title to it, and he already made all of the tracks to it. So I'm just working on that jump right now.
Okay. How can people get in contact with you and listen to your music?
Just Google Melek Ra, M-E-L-E-K, and then R-A. Just Google me. You can find me everywhere, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Anywhere online that's music relevant, SoundCloud, SoundClick, just Google Melek Ra.
Okay. Well, we're about to go on to one of your songs. I believe we're going to do...
Body Talk.
Body Talk. Okay,
Body
you
Talk.
want to introduce it?
Yeah, I want to introduce this song, Body Talk. It's a real classy jump. I mean, it's transitional. You could play it in the strip club. You could play it at a fashion show. Featuring my homeboy Garnett Bolden. Big up. I made the beat on this jump. And I think it's a good record. It's available right now on CD Baby. It's coming out on iTunes, Amazon, all of the rest of those digital distribution outlets.
She got me looking at the way she move her body around. She got me caught up thinking about how I can knock it down. And she ain't gotta say a word to me at all. Cause she can make her body talk. Make her body talk. Make her body talk. Make her body talk. She can make her body talk. Make her body talk. Make her body talk. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I've seen a lot of sexy women in my lifetime. She looking mighty fine, so something like a dime.